Hello everyone. Good morning European and Asian friends and African friends. Good afternoon Australian friends and good evening American friends. We are here again to play and study together. If you would like to play with me, just send me a challenge with the 3 minutes time control. If you would like to play, just also you can click on the link which I am sending you now. Or you can add me as a friend and then send me that way the challenge. It's relatively early here, it's 7 a.m. in the morning. Actually I got up even earlier at 4:30 because I had a lesson from 5:30 a.m. I was teaching a student from California, Russ. Actually we studied 2 of his Sicilian games with some ideas about blunder checks. I think that's a really important idea which I try to teach for every student. Before you make a move, you need to check if there was any blunders you made. And also after the opponent made a move, you need to check if the opponent made maybe a blunder. If you have any questions, just send me. I am able to answer your questions also in the chess.com and on the Twitch chat. So the links are available now, both and everywhere actually. So also on the... Okay, good morning Borsi Zoltán, good morning. Okay, good morning Lyra fan also. So I just sent the link for the challenges also on both sides, both on the... okay. Our first subscriber to play with social construct. Good luck for the game. So let me play a Sicilian one. I played the hyper accelerated dragon actually. I want to quickly develop my bishops, knights and play for the d5 break. Okay, actually I think I should castle here first of all before any other actions, but I think it's really important to play f3 to avoid this knight g4, because after knight g4 now I think black should be better, or at least equal, because now I've got the pair of bishops. I have a note, yeah, 7 a.m. here. Thank you, I'm very well. Just finished the lesson. I was teaching a California student in the morning from 5 a.m., 5:30 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. Wow, in your time is 2 a.m. in the morning. Wow, that's kind of late, I guess. I guess you did not get up that early, but you are staying up late. Okay, so let me go for exchanging because I hope the endgame with the pair of bishops is favorable. What to do in the endgame? You should try to do actually the same thing like in the middle game and the endgame and the opening. If you did not develop your pieces, you try to develop and put them to the most active square, and you need to also control the center. This is why I played e6. Actually, I want to play d5 to have control in the center. And then I will develop my bishop. How to capture? Yeah, both looks fine. Let me capture with this so I have more pawns in the center than if I would capture the other way. Hello, Mr. Birdfish. Knight e2. Okay, that's an interesting move. I will just activate my other bishop. Question, do you ever play on ICC? Yeah, actually that was the first place where I played a lot. But after chess.com, Actually, most of the time I'm playing on chess.com. I kind of finished to play actually on ICC actually after a few years on chess.com. Actually, I was also teaching. That was my first also online site where I was teaching chess ICC. But then most of the students came from chess.com, so I really inactive nowadays on ICC. So d4, I want to open up for my bishop to get some activity for me, because look, in the center, pieces are better in the center. Okay, so maybe I can activate also the rook to move in. Okay, let me get some little music in the background. A little nice classical music I want to have. Maybe something from okay. Something from Bach, maybe? We did a long time ago, I think, Bach. Maybe we can... Okay, so how we are now. I have an extra pawn. Yeah, I need to... Ooh. Yeah, this is what I was thinking. Maybe it can be dangerous. Dangerous moments of life. Because if I lose this one, then it can be even... Not sure if it's better, actually, for... It's better my position. Okay, let me look. Yeah, I need to activate my king, that's for sure, and I have also extra pawn here, but looks like now first I need to concentrate on the defense. Okay, let me get my king closer. Can I take there and then come here? Actually, I think I can take it. The only problem, or it's a possible problem, that his king... Yeah, this way it's good for him, because then my king can be active, but the problem was if he would come here with the king. Actually, this is a good move to sacrifice a pawn, because I can probably win back. Wow, this was close. Thank you very much for the game. Let's look what happened. So, you know, again, this hyper-excited dragon, what I suggest is to play bishop c4, bishop b3, and then look if you want to play f3 when the bishop moved back, and only move the queen d2 move when you played first f3 to avoid the knight g4 attack. Yeah. Yeah, there are queen a5 lines, yeah, but you should try to avoid this knight g4, that's for sure, to give up the bishop for the knight. Or, of course, you can play like bishop e2 and castle if you want to play a solid one. So if you don't want to play for castling long, because, yeah, most of the time I think actually against this hyper-extra dragon, the castling long is not working. if black don't want to allow that. Okay, thank you very much for the game. Let's look who will be the next one to play with. Yeah, you can also just click on the link if you want to send in a challenge. Yeah, which is now, the link is also there on the Twitch chat and also on the Chess TV chat. First I play with subscribers, so if you want to be sure to be able to play them, please support the channel and subscribe. I just sent you the link also. Actually, okay, maybe on the Chess TV chat I think I sent maybe a wrong way. Pars, thank you very much for the follow. Let me send you this, send again the link. Okay, so here we are. Now you can click on it. Okay, good luck for the game pal from Singapore actually. He's from Singapore. Wow, A6. This is the way how actually once, I think Rogers or Mice actually. Mice beat Karpov, and Karpov was still already world champion, but it's interesting he was able to beat the world champion by starting in a really strange way. But that shows it's still the strange first moves are still playable. Of course, after needed to play well. Okay, it just prepares the development of the bishop. But now the white is a better center. Black needs to slowly develop and also gain space for himself. Okay, actually I decide to gain some space. I decide to do that to avoid also his development. Okay, I develop my other knight. So in the opening you need to follow those principles of the opening, which are try to control the center with pawns and the center squares, put there pawns or at least control those squares, try to quickly develop your pieces, your bishops and knights, and get a safe square for your crystal castle. Yeah, I did already a few of those. Maybe I can develop this bishop, that's one more. I see, look, his position is kind of fine now. Even the opening moves were a little bit strange. It's back to normal. I want to develop my queen also. Yeah, actually thinking about capturing there. But that moves into a pin, which I don't like much the idea. Okay, this is my other idea actually, to try to attack. If he castles, then there will be some dangerous threats on h7. c5, c5, c5. A good undermining move. Wants to undermine my center. Okay, I need to f capture. If he captures, I want to recapture with the bishop, actually, to get some more pressure. Okay, let me attack the queen. So I want a pawn. How to use the pawn, that's the question. Normally, if you have an extra pawn, you might try to queen it. Looks like a good double attack here. Yeah, but white has a huge development advantage. King is in the middle. Rook is undeveloped, so probably there will be some combination here. Okay, Golden Ration, thank you very much for the follow. If you have any questions or any suggestions how to improve the stream, then please write in the suggestion box. You can find it on the Twitch page of the stream. Well, I think this was strong because you can checkmate here and also there. So let me sacrifice my queen for the checkmate. Okay, thank you very much for the game. Let's take a quick look what happened here. Yeah, this ace is b5, this is something interesting. Probably this a5 is e5 is not the best here. You can continue the development and only push the pawn when it gives some more advantage, because now he cannot play knight f6, then it's a tempo. Probably will do e5. Maybe reposition for the attack. But this is, which is really interesting, even this a6 b5 looks like a playable opening. Okay, thank you very much for the game. And thank you for your friendship. Go for the next game. Okay. So we play the Sicilian defense. Yeah, good luck for the game. Probably here c4 or knight c3 are the two best moves. Yeah, c4, so to gain space. Yeah, a5, I want to prevent the push of the b pawn. And then reposition my knight. Yeah, he plays very solid and very well. So this is something to follow actually if you want to learn how to play with white against X-Set Dragon. This is the line, or this is a setup which is good for white. It's very solid, builds up a nice center. His queen is too strange. Normally the bishop wants to go back and white tries to keep the pieces on the board because he has extra space, and the exchange of pieces helps black to maneuver easier for their pieces on the less space. Yeah, this a3 is also, normally it's not really a good move because now it's the a4 pawn can block the 2 pawns. So white will have not much activity. Yeah, b4 is a good idea, but first need to play like b3 and then play a3. Okay, let's go to go forward from here. Oh. Will be there any danger? Yeah, this knight is super nice, super strong. Yeah, but I want to control the dark squares. Yeah, that's really important, the dark squares. Even like, you know, the d4 square looks super strong for a knight. Hello, excellent blunderer. Hello. Yeah, f4 was a good idea, I think, to try to undermine the knight. Yeah, I take the b2 pawn, but unfortunately, I was thinking maybe this can be good for me. We will look. Yeah, my rook became active. Of course, he has a passed pawn, but those pawns can be also from targets actually. Can go behind probably. Actually, he can come in. Hope to move here if he comes in. Okay, probably he wants to attack that later. What should I do? Go for this center pawn. Okay, let me just protect the pawn, at least temporarily. Now look, and I go for the checkmate actually. I go for the checkmate. Sitting in checkmate. If we protect, then I will move here the knight. To block, and then, oh, this is interesting. And then should no way for white to stop the checkmate. Hello Olipas, thank you for being a subscriber. So if you want to play with me, just send me a challenge. Yeah, thank you very much for doing. Let's take a quick look what happened here. Yeah, so I think white played quite well. I think here. I think an idea is to try to build up here the advance and keep the bishop, and then first play b3 and then a3 and then b4. This is really an important idea. It prevents the blockade. They started with a6, then with a4, and then no way to move. It's a big change, but need to start with b3 first and then a3. So there is no way. When a4 comes, then b4 avoidable. Ah, Patrick, thank you very much for the follow. Hello, excellent blunderer. Okay, let's look for the next game from... who will be the next opponent? That's the question. Locust mate can be also. Yeah, first I would like to play with subscribers, so if you want to play, just please write in the chat you're a subscriber. Hello Emilio Velez, and send me the challenge. Ah, Chessmaster, but good luck for the game. So we'll Caro-Kann game here. He plays the classical variation. I want to attack the bishop, probably knight d7 he plays to cover. I want to exchange that strong bishop and keep my king to a safe square. Wow, actually we are playing, I think, close to equal game. What if we would go to an endgame? Probably, yeah. We played quite okay, I think. Probably I made some mistakes, but now after exchanges I think black is fine. A 5-minute challenge is also fine from subscribers only. So if you want to play, you can send me a challenge with 5 minutes. F5. Let me just block that move, and because this pawn can be a target for me. Hello Emilio, how are you today? Let me get my king closer to the action. Actually, I think I need to block this bishop. Okay, let me protect it. To build up a little bit the position. So now this c5 is an interesting option, because if after exchange I will have an extra pawn on the queen side, which can be maybe an advantageous situation for white. We will look how it goes. If you go to like to a pawn endgame, if it's really good. But my king looks like in a more active position than his king. So I think this looks like a good way to play. Now, because this is a backward pawn, so I kind of playing like with an extra pawn here. Of course, the tempo moves are always a question. How will I do this? Let me just go forward. Yeah, I want to create a pass pawn and still keep my active king. In the endgame there are two things you need to be careful and concentrate on: have an active king and try to create pass pawns and queen it. And this is a typical way to win in the pawn endgame. When you have a pass pawn on one side, you force the opponent king to go there to stop your pawn, and at the same time you can capture the pawns on the other side. Yeah, actually now we can capture this one. The other rule is the critical squares, 3 squares on the side of the pawns when there are fixed pawns, so it just cannot be defended. Okay, thank you very much for the game. Yeah, the opening was, I think actually black played well the opening. It's equalized quite easily. Yeah, this queen d5 is a real threat. Probably maybe before the queen moves out from d8, maybe better to do something else here. Like king d1. Okay. Because here this was probably equal. But I think this c5 was probably a mistake too, because that pawn endgame looks like winning. If he just waits here like this way, then I think probably it's not possible to break through with white. This would be probably a throw. Hello, Karandan Danai. Hello. Yeah, so this will be the way to go, just to keep it calm and and don't allow white to get a pass pawn. Probably need to go, and you just need to wait, I think, and then white cannot really break through. It's prevented. c5 is not good. Yeah, there are moments when the best is just wait and don't do anything. Just keep the balance. If you go out of the balance, then the opponent wins. Sometimes you can just keep the balance. This is that kind of situation, because if we go forward, how did it go? It was I think, a really instructive endgame. Yeah, the pawn endgame. So the winning idea is to create here a pass pawn, force the black king to capture, and at the same time break into the other side and capture the pawns and win with the extra pawn. And actually, black cannot really do anything because his extra pawn is blocked, so he cannot make a pass pawn, because that would be the counter chance to try to make pass from the other side. As he cannot do it, he can just wait until the white pawn goes forward. Yeah, I did not do that. This would be maybe one of the straightforward way, but I decided that I can just win this pawn because I know the rule. If I get by the side any of those three squares with my king, then it's no way for the opponent to protect the pawn anymore. Hello, no friction. Hello. There's a question, are you taking music requests? Actually, yes, I am taking, but I have very limited supply of music nowadays. I have Vivaldi, a few Vivaldi, you can also only choose Vivaldi, Mozart or Bach, that's the way you can choose from. I'm still looking for like open source music which I can stream and put into YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, golden ratio, you don't need to have a certain level to play with me. You can just click on the link to send me a challenge. Okay, Oli, good luck for the game. Thank you very much, Sakrin, thank you. So let me play a Sicilian defense. So I played the same opening again and again to give you a chance to actually study the system. So the Sicilian system against e4. Yeah, when white is ready to play d4, then want to control d4 square and then play maybe this e6, e6 knight g7 idea. Change, and then now it's time to block that attack. The Rouser Yugoslavian. Yeah, I can do that. Actually, myself, I play the classical Sicilian also. I played that, where white can play the Rouser version with bishop g5. Good morning Vienna, good morning Clash Kid. Yeah, looks like this line is relatively close to equal. Yeah, the d4 and the d5 pawns are the critical ones to try to attack them. Actually, I may have decided to play knight f5 in the next move. Okay, we make the exchanges. How is the weather at you? Actually, here in Hungary we got a little bit cold, so we have autumn coming. It's cooled down the weather. Actually, I prefer summer, but still this time is still okay. Sometimes in the winter actually we get snow and ice. It can be quite cold. Okay. Can I take that pawn? Okay, let me take it. I want to take the bishop so I can make a fork later if he captures with the knight. Ah, hello Russ. Hope you have a nice evening. Okay, take it. And my king is a little bit weaker than his king, but I have an extra pawn, which it's not that still not that. Ah, wow. Oh, it's a blunder or just has some reason to give up, because I thought he would move something like keeping the queen to d3 to keep protecting the bishop. Yeah, my king has some weaknesses, so maybe he will go for the attack. Yeah, I think I need to probably take it. Knight f6 looks just deadly, so I will take it. Okay, let me go here. Get some counterplay. Yeah, knight is hanging. I made a counter attack. If he captures 2 times, then it's fine. I give 2 rooks for the queen because I still have an extra knight. If he moves back, then I can exchange the rooks actually. Ah, wow, there is no queen c3 because it's hanging. So actually, it looks like the only move is to capture on e8. But that's good. That's good. Probably this check is not too dangerous. I can go out. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, I made another mouse slip of the day. Okay. Thank you for the game. Okay. Let's go back and look what happened in the game. Yeah, Oli played quite solid actually. Yeah, this c3, d4 setup is quite okay. Probably black gets the equal game. It's hard to break, I think. Yeah, but I just want a pawn, yeah. So probably need to do something different here with white. Not allowed just to win a pawn that easily. If it's earlier, I can do something different. Yeah, actually, it's not that easy. It looks like this is not that good for white, I think this way. Maybe like bishop e3, you can protect. Yeah, it's kind of equalizing, I think, black. This is why I would suggest for white to play for the main lines. Try to play, d4. until it's possible, maybe here, to play d4 and try to gain space. Gain space and active position for the pieces. Okay, thank you very much for the game. Let's look who will be the next opponent. Let's play with Clash Kid. Okay, good luck for the game. Have fun. Okay, so let me play another Sicilian one. Okay, let me play the classical Sicilian now. So can look maybe if he wants to play the Rouser, the Richter Rouser with Bishop G5, called the Richter Rouser variation. Dear new viewers, a few words about me. I am Attila Turzo, an international master from Hungary. I was Hungarian junior champion and became an international master at the age of 18. In the same time, I started to teach, so I was a chess coach the last 21 years. I was teaching students from all over the world. One of my best students was Axel Bachmann, who became a grandmaster, a top grandmaster, top 100 grandmaster, with a rating over 2,600, and also he actually won the national championship of Paraguay. I was also one of the first online chess coaches. I started to teach 17 years ago in 2001. And in that long years, I was teaching players from all around the world, from all continents, from America to Europe, Africa, Asia, Australia. And I am teaching from beginners to masters, so absolute beginners I am also happy to teach, because then I am sure they start their chess career the right way, to study the right things in the beginning that helps them later if they want to improve. But I am also teaching masters. Actually, I have students national master level. So if you are interested, I am available for lessons. You can send me a message on chess.com or on Twitch about lessons. So let's look where we are now. We got it's kind of like we transposed to a Scheveningen variation of the Sicilian defense. Kind of a good version. So black wants to attack on the queen side, white wants to attack on the king side. Probably one of those breaks. E4 can be sometimes a bit target also. Yeah, we are still kind of close to, I think, equal game. Yeah, he repositioned the bishop maybe for future attacks. Yeah, if you enjoyed the stream, then please follow the channel and add me as a friend on chess.com, so we can get notifications about each other's activities. Interesting that knight goes back. Okay, I have another idea to put maybe the knight to c4. Yeah, black wants to play on the queen side, the c5 is, and c5, especially also the c4 square is a strength for black, or it can be at least. We'll look how it goes. d3, yeah, so it's prevented, but then c3 became also weak. Yeah, in the Sicilian defense, black wants to play for d5 or e5, somehow gain space. In the very beginning, it's called the hedgehog setup. Like the pawns are very, very solid, so it's hard for white to break. But later, for black, if he wants to get an advantage, he needs to find a way to go forward with pawns with e5, d5, or on the other side with a5, b4. That means to load the bishop rook here. Many times it can be helpful. Oh my god, actually I got an idea. Actually I can play probably still knight c4 captures, I recapture, and this bishop is blocked. Even those exchanges, I'm not sure if it's good because he will get maybe a pawn there. Kind of solid, but it looks fun, so let's play it. That's a nice example about a Sicilian maneuver. Dear viewers, if you have any questions, just please write on the Chess TV chat or on the Twitch chat. I am happy to answer all questions about chess openings, middle game plans, endgame strategy, tactics, chess psychology, tournament preparation, or any questions about chess coaching or chess improvement. Okay, so I got it. Okay, let me try to be active here. Because I can exchange, just simply exchange and okay, let me keep it back. So, because this looks like a target, this a3 pawn. I can probably attack it. Okay, let's exchange it. Yeah, I could not use my queen. I could not move my queen anywhere to avoid the exchange. But now look, I try to activate my other pieces. The pawn is pinned, so I cannot move because the knight will be hanging. Move back, move back. If d5, then probably plays. Actually, I like more the e5 because if d5, e5, then everything blocked, then this would be a good square for a knight or for a bishop. So I prefer with e5 to. Somehow I would like to open out the position, exchange pawns, because I have the pair of bishops, and bishops likes to open positions. a3. Now I think play with time to play d5. Not yet because this is hanging. But if I first, what can I do? Look, It's a nice, yeah, I just forgot about this. It's possible also the move before. After, but if captures, the pawn I can take on e2. Oh, when was it possible first? Maybe after bishop b5. Actually, this was a threat I just forgot. So here already was possible to take b4. Yeah, if you would like to play with me, just click on the link so you can send me a challenge. Thank you very much, Olipaz. Okay, let me recapture it. Yeah, I was about to win one more. One more pawn. Yeah. In the endgame, there are two most important things. So you try to keep your king active, and you try to make a pass pawn and queen it. Simon, thank you very much. Simon, where are you from? Okay, Clash Kid, thank you very much for the game. Let's take a quick look what happened here. Yeah, the opening was quite okay. And normally, actually, like in this line, in the browser, white castle is long. South Africa, okay. Castle is long and play for f4 or f3 and then try to make some aggression on the king side. So that's the typical way for... Of course, what you played was also fine. It's kind of a little bit maybe... It's kind of like losing a little time because moving 2 times the bishop, but it was still okay. Somehow, but I felt you played a little bit passive, so instead of starting some actions, you should do something like the rook and e5 or c5, instead of making, you just made too many waiting moves or preparation moves. Again, going back with the knight. Yeah, you should decide what you want to do, and then you need to do it. Maybe one more preparation, but then you should start somehow to prepare this kind of moves. Maybe actually you did prepare, yeah, with knight as you wanted to play, I guess it's fine. Yeah, it was close to equal. Yeah, it was interesting how quickly it's... yeah. Actually, wow, this is ending both. Emilio Velez, thank you very much for your follow. Actually, this was a really strong move. Cannot protect both at the same time. Wow. Wow, that maybe queen b4 was not the move. Maybe you should play like this to protect. Yeah, because probably after the loss of the piece, after the loss of the pawn, probably it was good for black. Even I could make maybe harder to win, protect this pawn. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the game. Peter is here. And Paul also here. Yeah, Peter is a student from Slovenia. Good luck for the game, Peter. Let's look how will you use the ideas which we studied. Good luck for the game. Okay, let me play the classical Sicilian now. Now normally it's better to play, I think, d4 immediately, because this allows black to move here to avoid. Of course, bishop c4, and then you will have nice control of the center, so this should be also fine if you quickly develop. Yeah, this is a weak square, but I hope to can neutralize this maybe with my knight, and with the bishop I can control d5 and keep the game close to equal. Normally that's not really helping white. I think white normally tries to keep the tension. One typical white idea is to try to reposition this knight to, for example, e3, or move the knight and then play for f4. Okay, I'm just continue my development. Of course, white is still fine. He has no weaknesses. You can continue the development, or you can exchange with bishops. Yeah, maybe playing for d4 break. Yeah, I just developed. I connected my rooks. In opening, there are three principles you should try to follow. Try to get control of the center with one or more pawns, pieces. Try to develop your bishops and knights, that's the second, and castles, so get a safe king position. Okay, let me capture with the pawn, so I can support my d5 advance. Probably queen takes e6 was a more solid one, but I want to play for victory. Capture the knight, and let me go forward a little bit. Yeah, again it's very solid, like queen e2, so he's still fine. Now black has a little advantage in the center, like the space advantage. And the white position is very solid. He has bishop against knight. When if the position would open up, then probably the bishop would be better than the knight. So we look how will this go. Oh, it's certainly I should have taken when my queen would be in trouble. Queen g4, it was a strong move. I a little bit undervalued this move. I did not think this would be that strong, but yeah, I missed that. Okay. Okay, let me go out of this file of the queen. f4, okay, that's a strong move. Okay, so come with the rook. Yeah, if the bishop captures, I cannot play e5. I probably should get my rook. Yeah, it's a really double-edged interesting situation, because actually, like, he has like a good bishop against a bad knight pawn structure-wise, because he can attack my pawns. But yeah, this pawn can be also weak, so it's not like a good bishop versus bad bishop. That's a clear situation, because then if I would have like a dark square bishop, then I could not attack his pawns, but he could attack my pawns with the bishop. But now with the knight, I will be able to attack actually. I will be attacked to. I will be able to attack the pawns. Yeah, now I have a serious threat, so we need to be careful. So this is a quick streaming today, just for 1 hour. Probably after this game I will finish, and actually maybe I will take a little rest, because I got up at 4:30 a.m. to be able to teach a student, an American student, from 5:30 to 6:30, so maybe I will go to bed for a little more. Oh, rook f3, this is a good... Wow, Peter, you are playing so well now. I'm really happy. Looks like maybe what you studied maybe in the last couple of days helped. Maybe the tactics trainer, but all other stuff, because, wow, I think the position actually is better now for white. Yeah, I want to avoid the bishop d6 move, because it looked dangerous. If you have any questions about the positions or about chess openings, middle games, end games, and please write it in the chat on Chess TV or on Twitch. A3. Actually, I feel maybe now it's better to come back with the king to be able to protect. Wow. Probably another strong move to open up for his back rank, and also maybe that pawn can go forward. Okay, actually I did not realize, but it was also a good move to protect my queen, so I may have the idea to play e5 now. To change queens. Okay, let's practice endgames. Bishop versus knight endgames. Yeah, it's I guess it's a lot of practice also what you can do, or look examples. How do you study it? Do you use any book or videos? Okay, so what can I do here? I should try to, if I want to play for a win, I should try to gain space, make some good exchanges. This is a move which can be strong or weak. Probably I will exchange it. Okay, yeah, this is my idea, to try to gain some space here, but it's also double-edged because he may make like a pass pawn on the a5, but I can do maybe on the other side. We'll look how it goes. Yeah, wow, actually I can probably win the pawn. Oh, maybe Peter missed that, because I will be able to, I think, attack it. If we play like b3 instead of king f2, then it would be fine. Oh my god, so it's an active play coming here. Wow, Peter, thank you very much for the game. You played so well. Wow, this was so good, I think, how you played. Let's take a look how it would go. Because what I looked here, it's more like the castle, I think. Bishop g4 is not really dangerous, because then it would be active something like this way for white. Very position like this. Saha Hussain, thank you very much for the follow. And what I looked in many games, like this idea of playing f4. So try to build up this kind of attack. Probably black will try to neutralize still the square, but this is probably a little bit more active than in the game. But still in the game I think this was really close to equal. After all the exchanges. Actually probably capturing the knight was not a good idea, not a smart idea. I need to play like h6 to push back. And he played d5. Because it looks like white got a more active position. After the exchange of the bishop for the knight. But maybe what I did was the best to go for like this equal looking endgame. Maybe b3 here. Maybe I can still go for the attack. Now b4 is also an option. And you can protect. Yeah, and this would be equal. Yeah, looks like this was the critical moment, because until here this was just probably equal. And then the e11 was able to attack the pawn. So this is the disadvantage when your pawns are on the opposite color than the bishop and the opponent is a knight. If this would be a bishop, a dark square bishop, then white's position would be really superior, but with the knight you need to be careful, because sometimes it's kind of disadvantage. The pawns and the bishops are on different colors because it cannot be defended. Okay, thank you very much for the game, and thank you very much for watching. Actually, I will be back tomorrow around the same time. Actually, I will have a long stream, very early and very long stream tomorrow morning. It will start at 8 p.m. California or Pacific time, from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. and that will be actually very early in my morning. It will start at 5 a.m. European, Central European time until 8 a.m. I hope all you can come and join, and hope you enjoyed today's show and learned a few things which you will be able to use in your games. Thank you very much for watching and being with me and for the chat. Thank you very much also for subscribing to the channel, for following me on Twitch, for adding me as a friend on chess.com, joining the Turzo Chess Academy Club on chess.com, and also thank you very much for the donations and also for the cheers. Thank you very much. Bye bye. And if you need any help about your chess improvement, please send me a message on chess.com or on Twitch. I am available for teaching. Bye bye.